weirdo. I figured we'd just hang out, talk. I slept a little. Went to sleep at 10 something. Woke up at 2 something. So I had like 4 hours of sleep. And just figured I'd crochet because usually it makes me feel better. So, if you want to hang out and chat, you can do that. So, I'm gonna work on my hood because I don't want to think about the projects I have to do before I go on the job. So I have my gold skull, which is very cool. It's plastic and it's from the Dollar Tree. So last we met, I had to frog a bunch of the hood because I just didn't really like the way it was going. I think the hood will droop naturally, and as I reduce stitches, I actually need to reduce them from the top and the sides, not the bottom, because bringing the bottom up here makes it weird and like hokey. It doesn't look good. So, so I'm just gonna crochet. Turn on some music. Now, of course, you can't listen to the music because you're not special. No, I'm just kidding. Because I don't want copyright strikes. Hi, welcome in. Just woke up, tried to go live, so let me know what you're making. I'm making a witch's hood, and it's gonna be very saggy and baggy and gross and small bitch. We can talk or we can just hang out. I'm doing some distressing right now. Zach, how are you? So it looks like this. What are you up to, Zach? Yeah. Since 7 a.m. Isn't it 3 in the morning? I just woke up. I fell asleep at 10 last night, so I got like 4 hours of sleep. Are you listening? It's Thursday morning. Oh, wow. That sucks. I don't know if this is really going the shape that I want. Maybe. I don't know. You need to get some sleep. Take care of your body. Alright. I got a 2 hour break, but still, yeah, this is a lot. Wow. this is a yarn I think you would like. So this is, I took the tag off and put it up there. So I'm typing in the chat. So this is a acrylic wool blend. There are a bunch of different colors. I think the biggest two places to buy it with the most color selection are Mary Maxim, and which I can type out for you if you need, and from Premier themselves, although their shipping fees are really high, so I don't like really ordering from Premier. I'd rather order from a store that has Premier and other things. But this is a really nice yarn. It's a 4-weight, so similar to what you're used to, except it's got a few features that make it more fun to work with. So one, it's a wool acrylic blend, so it's 65% acrylic and 35% superwash merino. That can make it a little hard to frog, but if you're patient, you can frog it. Especially if things aren't tight. If things are tight, they get really hard to frog. But also, this is called a roving style, where it's instead of being like a couple strands spun together, it's just one strand, and it goes like in different thicknesses from like thin to thick, and it just creates really nice texture even when you didn't do anything. So I think you might like it, and they have a bunch of different colors. Hi everyone, welcome in. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook, and it is just gliding through. It's awesome. I also accidentally picked up a 5 millimeter and worked it for a little bit, and it was fine. So this is all distressing. So I will the technique. If you want to learn how to do it. Now, in the video, the person doing it had a really large knitting needle. It was a size 35, so it was like this big. And so it's called the drop stitch. Let me see if I can stop it before it makes any sense. Okay. So this is a video of learning how to do that technique. If you want to check it out, it's actually pretty easy. So I didn't have this huge crochet hook, so I waited till we were out of paper towels and used a paper towel roll, and then I did my stitches over that, so you can kind of see about that size. And it created a really cool effect that I really like. I'm not sure I like where I placed it in the project, but I was too impatient. I had to work with it. So you can see that like these are some chunkier parts of the yarn, and then there's some thinner parts like right there, but they kind of wobble around before. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of freehand this. Um, Try to get the end exactly like I want it, and that's part of the reason I didn't get a pattern because I didn't really see anything that was like really grabbing my attention. Plus, I wanted to add distressing, which can increase or decrease the tension. So tell me what's everyone's hook, or if you're making anything. I'm making a lot of things. I got a lot of things to wrap up before I leave, so just trying to keep it together. But I couldn't work on a Packer tonight. I like kind of need to get this done, but I just yeah, I couldn't. So yeah, I'm just putting a lot of like distress holes and stuff like that. So um, let me see if I can find the picture that inspired me. So it was a Grim Reaper crochet item, and I just love the hood so much that I was like, that's the hood I want for my witch's hood. And I know I found it in one of my groups, but I'm hoping that it's like coming up on the. I can't really find it. I can show you on my phone. I don't know what I'm making, but I missed a few stitches. Yeah, that happens a lot when you start. You, if you're anything like me, you have to count a lot because like it kept on just like getting smaller, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And it was for me, it was the fact that I wasn't chaining up when I turned rows. You know how most patterns will have you you do all the stitches and then you chain one and then you turn. I wasn't chaining one, so I was missing a stitch to go into, and that really made a big difference for me. So I don't know if that's happening to you. um, Piece of like fuzz on my nose. Let me see if I can find the picture. It was a while ago. It wasn't before Pride. Um, let's see, Facebook. I've been seeing a lot of good crochet on Facebook lately, and it's making me super stoked. I just want to do all the things. So, like, I'm trying to figure out how much yarn I would need to leave for 30 days. And, like, I really don't know. Um, Okay. Screenshots. Did I look through here already? I want to find the picture and show you. Downloads, maybe? No, I don't think I went back this far. I'm going to find this. Facebook. Did I look on Facebook already? I have no idea where it went, but there was a Grim Reaper and it had some distressing, and it had like a HUD that kind of sloped down, and it was really cool looking. So so I just keep on distressing, going back and forth on how loose and tight I want that to be. Wish I had that picture now so I could look at it, but well, my phone is like a black hole. It just sucks in all the pictures. So, something that you do need to know if you're working with wool, I don't know if you've worked with wool yet and have experienced it, but when it rubs up against something, whether it's more yarn or the side of a bowl or the tape that holds it, it starts to do this thing called felting, where the yarn starts. I don't know if you can kind of see like all that fuzz on the side here, but it starts to kind of the friction starts to create. It tries to like grab onto something. Um, so you got to be really careful about how you hold your yarn. Like keep it in the same thing. Don't move it around a lot. Be careful that your hands, just a word to the anybody who cares. Um, yeah, some people actually like to felt their products because they feel like it looks cool. I don't really like the look of it, if I'm being honest, but okay, now we're getting there. Wait, are we getting there? I don't know. I kind of want to just like, okay, so like this is probably where my head will be. And, okay, sure. Um, have you tried crocheting in the round yet? Zach? So I'm gonna close off the distress parts so that I can start. It's gonna be hard to get any tension in the end. Okay, I'm doing this one. So the color I'm using is Autumn by Premiere. They also have another one called Harvest that looks a little less bright, and then they have like really beautiful blues and purples and all kinds of colors. So I think anyone could find something they like in this line. I wish you could just like, um, if you want to come up, you can. I'm gonna put a link. Um, but I wish we could just like crochet together so I could see what was going on. So if you wanted help, offer it. But if you don't want to come up, you don't have to. I know you're really tired, Zach. So you don't have to. No one has to come up. They don't want to. Yeah, so I've been having like trouble sleeping through the night or getting to sleep or any number of troubles I've been having. So I'm glad you all are with me. I've drank almost all my water. I might need to go get some water soon. think pretty good. I'm gonna go a couple rounds without decreasing, so it'll be a little bit more of a tube. Oh, look at my boxers. They're Halloween. They're eyeballs. Like cool. I just got them though, so they're really like stiff. I like when boxers like soft enough. But they have eyeballs on them, so I had to wear them. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Okay, so we got like a tube thing going on at the end here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start tracing the sides. Um, Hello, welcome in. I'm crocheting a witch hat. And it's a very like droopy swamp witch type of hat. So I'm using this Premier yarn, and it's just gonna be a big old like droopy, droopy mess. I'm super excited about it. It's been a balance of crocheting fast or minimizing faster and backing up the decreases so it won't get as small as fast. So I'm doing half double crochets, which is a great beginner stitch if you're just learning. Obviously, you want to get um, your single crochet down, probably your double crochet, but this is a great next step. I don't know if I made a tutorial video for the half double crochet, but it's very similar to the double. Um, you just kind of change the middle part of the process. If you didn't see my video earlier, the fundraiser is off. I am seeking mental health treatment, and I'm probably going to be gone for about a month. Um, that's the plan right now. So they said they might let me crochet, which is like you never know how they're gonna um, do it, but I'm trying to figure out how much yarn I should take because like I'm flying down there to Florida, and I have to. I'm gonna have to check a bag, and then I'll have like a carry on, and I just like I just don't know what to take. I don't know what I'll be done with. I don't know what I'll need to work on. I will not be doing pack or orders while I'm in treatment. I just won't have that kind of bandwidth, and I won't have the ability to like ship things or anything like that. So it's probably for the best. I won't be able to stream. I won't have my computer or my phone. Um, which I guess for some people is a problem. So they take it away. So it keeps it wanting to twist out. Wait, I was not going to do decrease this for this one. So yeah, I'm hoping to finish the hat tonight. It's nice and droopy. I was initially like on the fence about whether or not I wanted just a hood because a lot of people are doing that these days, just wearing hoods. But I think that I want something like a cardigan or a sweater or something. Um, yeah, so I want a little something to go with it to attach it to. Because like I'm never gonna really wear a hood by itself. I'm just not that type of person. Although it would be cool to like switch sweaters and stuff like that, have the same hood, but or have a different HUD, but I don't know. So some people will put like things that dangle down from the end of the hood so that you can tie it if you want. Um, I'm not really sure I'm gonna do that, but I may. Who knows? I have no plans, as you quickly discovered. I just have to keep on untwisting it because it's so um, narrow at the end. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, had a bit of a rough day yesterday. By a bit, I mean my whole world just feels like it collapsed. Um, Trying to get through it, decide, make some major decisions regarding my healthcare. Um, I had to do a couple things that I wasn't really happy about but needed to be done. And um, and um, that being canceling the fundraiser. Well, I canceled the fundraiser like stream. Um, you can still go on the description box below and donate, and I really appreciate that because this is an important foundation to me, and I think any help that they can get would be great. I love doing fundraisers. I love helping people out. Try to think that that's my um, purpose in this world. Um, but Sometimes I guess I just can't do it all. So it sucks because I wanna be able to help more, and this kind of is a big blow to my self-esteem. Um, but just is what it is. Life is what it is. Okay, let's see like how this is, because this is at the point that I had to frog. It's kind of weird looking, but I mean these decreases are weird. Um, but I'm just gonna go for it, and we're just gonna deal with however it looks. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if like fake moss exists, right? I feel like some fake moss to like put on there would be okay. So there's like actual moss, but I don't want that. I want fake moss, decorative moss filler. Okay, so I see some for $7.99. I see actual Spanish moss for $4.97. Um, I'm a little nervous about the Spanish moss because I know it's illegal to pick, to like take it off of trees in a lot of places. Uh, but it's the cheapest. I don't know how to attach it. It was just like glue it, probably be like a weird spot, but okay, I'll keep that on the ice. Yeah, that'd be cool to just like put like moss wherever I wanted and make it extra like swampy and creepy. And 'cause at first I was thinking about putting spiders on it, and I was like, this switch is more of a like, you know, this is a different type of witch than like spiders and cobwebs. I mean, like those exist in this world, but like I feel like I'm more like forest floor kind of. Although I don't really want to do like the mushroom trend. I don't care about. I mean, like a lot of people are doing cute things with mushrooms and crochet lately, but like are cute. But it's just not my style. I am a goth, despite what my um, sweater says, and so but yeah, some like gluing some moss to it, or I could even just like take a little piece and like do like a little like loop stitch type situation, just like sew it on. That's probably easier to sew it on. Okay, we're getting down to the end. I've been making, casual decreases, um, and I am getting ready to um, do the final stitches. So much rotating. Um, And it'd be cool to have a project done for Halloween. As you might know, like this has just kind of been like a year of failures for me trying to do stuff on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, just trying to get people hype about different events, and really just like nobody cares. Um, so um, kind of sucks, but it just is what it is. Um, and uh, you know, I just feel a little beat down by YouTube and shit like that. I just you know I can't look to YouTube for my self esteem. It's not healthy. That's not sustainable. I can't look at how many viewers are here, or how many views I have this month, or whatever the fuck. Like, I just don't look at that because you know I am more than numbers. But it's hard when you put a lot of work into trying. First I did the 100-day cal that I was in on Patreon. Um, and nobody signed up for Patreon, so then I shared out the cow, and I was like, "Oh, you can still do the cow, but you can't enter the giveaway." I was gonna do a big giveaway. I was gonna do 100 balls of yarn giveaway, and literally no one cared. And so it's just kind of been like devastated, like time and time again. And I'm trying not to let it bring me down, but like it just all kind of bringing me down. Sorry that I'm kind of like a sad sack right now, but just is kind of where I am right now. So I'm not gonna make this. I mean, I guess I'm gonna make it pokey. Um, First I was like, I don't really want like a pointy hat, just in case like it gets in the wrong position. But I don't think that there's any way that this is gonna look like another type of hat that I don't want it to look like. Um, so when the yarn is a little bit darker and you're trying to crochet with it, it's really helpful to use your fingers to kind of guide you into different stitches, um, because um, it takes a little finagling, but it's worth it because then you get a beautiful. Okay, I think I have one final stitch. Okay, so I finished. Okay, so this is my hat. Or what is this? What is it called? Song is Moon. How does that look? I need your advice. I can't see. Do I have a mirror? Oh, I have my phone. So you want it to be like baggy and loose in the front. And then some people will put things hanging down from here so that they can either tie it. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I got this yarn um, that I was gonna use initially for like some of the things coming off of it. It's very sparkly, very fun. I got it for $1 at the scrap exchange, my favorite place, which I need to get my stuff to the scrap exchange. Um, uh, I need to get my stuff to the scrap exchange so you can sell it. But yeah, so I thought about hang this. Okay, so I can get the light right. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. So merino, so wool keeps things warm, but it also is cooling because it's a natural fiber. So there's a little bit of both, but it's mostly warming. And then the acrylic is warming, so it should be a nice winter hood. I mean, the holes that I deliberately put in it aren't gonna help, but um, I want to get a better picture of it. I'm just trying to see how it looks. I feel like it looks so weird without eyebrows, but I also feel like I've reached my final form. I kind of love not having eyebrows. Sorry, I'm trying to um, find the right. Let's see. This is the goth. Oh, there's some cute stuff. I love looking on the internet at like what other people are doing. It makes me really happy. Okay, please let me find my. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this. Maybe. Um, okay, I just wanted to show off my swamp witch. Okay, so sorry that took so long. It always takes me so long to post on social media. Okay, so I got it to a relative point. I didn't drop any stitches, just kept on decreasing. So now um, I'm going to cut this yarn, which means I'm gonna have to, when I go to the facility, I'm gonna have to bring those stupid yarn cutters that are like concealed. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? There's two kinds. I think is it Dritz or something that has like a pendant that has like a little, like it has like a little razor blade inside. This sounds way more dangerous than it is, but it's kind of uh, sheath. So the only way that you can cut anything is to like literally go between like two parts of the pendant. So it's made for yarn cutting. And then I got some flimsy little ones that came in with a pack of like 12. And I think I've lost every one of them. So I got to see if I can find some. Because I'm going to need to cut. Doing yarn thingies without cutting yarn is near impossible. But those are good for like traveling on planes and stuff like that. Because then you don't have to bring something like this and be like, it's fine. I'm not going to cut any wires. And they're like, sure, Jan. Okay, so I'm gonna just get this yarn out of the way. Stick the other end in there. I like how it looks like greens. Green soup. Okay, so I'm gonna take that out. And then I'm gonna just start weaving in my ends. So something kind of weird happened this Halloween season. Um, I was inspired by the small. Let me get something to drink before I finish telling my story. Finish sewing in this end, and then start another project. I guess. See, aren't they cute? Look at my butt and these eyeballs. Okay, I'm back, and I have great. So sometimes when you are sewing in your end, you'll notice this color change right here. You'll notice this color change right here. Sometimes you want to be mindful of sewing in your ends to a spot that's a different color. So just keep that in mind. In this project, I don't particularly care because everything's supposed to be kind of muddled and, you know, so for me right now, it doesn't matter, but it might matter to you when you're sewing in ends. Okay, so this step, I'm going to go up into the dark abyss. So I've woven in my end, but I'm just gonna pull it into here because there's no real reason for me to cut it. Um, same hole, yes. Okay, so I pulled some of it through and got caught. So, and we can just leave this end free. I don't need to tie it. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna come undone. Okay, so here's my witchy hood. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the placement of this like full line of distressing, but like, who cares? Like, it's mine, and I'm happy. I love this yarn. I tried it last year. I said it many times. I tried it last year. Did not like it. I had never worked with wool before, so I was like, it's itchy. It's like weird. Um, but uh, but this year, like now that I've experimented with a little bit more different types of yarn and stuff like that, this feels like heaven. Now I get it. I feel like I get it now. I feel like I've been like a yarn convert. So Okay, so we're gonna put this. Let me keep the end out. So, gosh, I think this would look really good with this, but I don't want that on right now. So what did I had something in mind that I wanted to make. Oh, something spicy. So I have been working on a kinkster set for people who are into BDSM and kink. And I wanted to make a set because I thought they would sell better in a set. Um, but uh, it's just so it's part crochet and uh, it's part crochet and part knitting machine. So I made a set of wrist strings, a blindfold, and now I am making a ball gag. I'm so excited. I hope these hold up to what they need to hold up to. I think they should. So these are actually called practice golf balls. So like I can't really like crush it in my hand. They're made to be like hit hard, so I think they should work nicely as you know. We'll see. So I'm gonna crochet this part because am I? I think I'm gonna crochet it because I think like thinness around here is optimal. So so I'm going to take this out. This is Mainstay's red. They're acrylic. I like when I put that in, I push the end all the way down. Is that it? Always yarn barf, even when you should have it. But I put this in too late, so that's my fault. Okay, so let's see. So I want to have enough room to tie it around the back of my head. Thinking about this being something that is something that is going to um, uh, be tied and be in someone's mouth. I'm using acrylic yarn because it's easy to wash, easy care conditions. So, so why can't I create a slip knot? Okay, I did something weird, but somehow made a slip knot. I don't know. Okay, so this is mine. I'm not selling this. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What if I did uh, a uh, what if I did a chainless foundation stitch to give it some spring? Um, I don't know. They should be a little bit more tight, shouldn't they? Yeah. I just thought that might give it some body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so this needs to be a little bit longer. Let's go with 50. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and then 51 of the turning stitch. So this should be plenty to tie with as long as I don't make it too thick. I think I'm just gonna do a row of half doubles. Easy, efficient. So you're gonna go in from the second stitch from the hook. No surprise there, and I'm using a 5mm hook. I think these are just gonna kind of be made however I want to, as orders come in. If orders come in, we'll see. So there's going to be a little lateral stretch, but it's going to be cut off by the fact that I did a chain. So it'll be able to become tight, depending on how you tie it. So I think that's the goal. But so this is actually going to be the back. So I actually started at the front. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want the string to go in the ball. I have an idea, and we'll see how it works. I was thinking I could pull this yarn through the ball. So I'll probably need a needle for that. Where are my curve needles? I don't think this is gonna fit, but okay. Okay, so go through here, and then maybe, okay, so it will stop here. So, and then maybe do a magic knot, um, like as close to this as possible with the pink, because I did a 2-color scheme. So I'm gonna do this side, and then I'm gonna have this loose strand. Yeah, and maybe I'll do even like the other strand when I come back. I'll do the other strand in here as well, so that it's nice and secure. But we'll see how it works. This is what prototypes are for. So yeah, I'm really liking my hat. I can't really see the back of it. I feel like I don't love the back as much as I um, wanted to, but I can't see it, so it doesn't bother me. That's actually my tattoo on my idea on tattoos. When people are like, "What should I get for my first tattoo?" I'm like, "Get it on your bag. Get something that you like. If in 2 years you don't like it, who cares? You don't have to see it. Like, it's everyone else's problem then." So that's my philosophy on tattoos, in case you're wondering. My big old dog is in a tiny little cat bed. I wish I could show you a picture, but I never can get a good picture of him. He did catch a squirrel today, which, it's always stressful because it's like, okay, I got to get my dog out of there. And he doesn't want to listen. He's in like prey or predator mode. And, and so you want to get him out of there so he doesn't like eat a like rabid squirrel or something. And then you have to dispose of the squirrel. And luckily this time the gut stayed in. That's all I'll say. He caught a bunny that was a little less fortunate um, before, but this is only the second thing he's ever caught. He's really fast, but he's also really dumb. So it has to be like right in front of him before he's like, "Oh shit, yeah, I can catch this." Um, so, um, so yeah, but like the creepy thing was that the squirrel's eyes were open when we tried to like, get it like on a shovel to throw like outside of the yard. And so it's like looking at you the whole time like this, um, while you're trying to like dump its body. Does that make me not a serial killer? If I can't, if I'm like, I don't really like this animal killing, I'm not a serial killer. So I guess whatever I do makes me not a serial killer because that's not a problem. Um, so I don't know. I might run through like a bunch of emotions in the next week or so, knowing that I am going into treatment. Treatment is a challenging thing for me. Um, uh, you know, it's hard because um, I know I need help, but I also hate putting my life on hold. I hate dealing with the conflama of like this nurse says you can crochet, this nurse says you can't crochet, and then you have like this place is like a two-bedroom, like two bed to a room, and I am very nervous about that. They're like, if we have capacity, we can give you a room by yourself because like I'm trans, like I'm nervous like about who you put me with. Like I don't really feel safe in like either condition. And they're like, okay, maybe we can make an exception if there's like, like capacity for it and stuff like that. But like, there might be an opportunity, like it might be a, a case where they room you with your assigned gender at birth. And I was uh, like, I guess that's better than the alternative, maybe, but like, I don't want to make someone else feel uncomfortable. I've also had times of bullying, uh, and when I was, out as a lesbian, in treatment, I, did get harassed for being that way, and I'm worried that that could happen again, or I could get in the way of someone else's treatment if they're not comfortable with me being trans. And you might be like, well, that's their problem, but like, still, I don't want to like be the cause of someone's problems, you know, and unintentionally. I want to cause them intentionally. So I really hope they have space. They said they could have got me in as soon as yesterday, but I was like, what am I gonna do? Just fucking fly out like instantly? Like, what the hell? But uh, yeah, I. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I should do my last stitch as a half double or as a single. Okay, I'm gonna do a slip stitch. So it kind of pulls it together. Okay. So we're gonna cut this yarn. Okay, and then you're gonna pull through. Instead of tying off, you're gonna just pull through. So it looks like this. Very impressive, right? I can do half double crochet. Amazing. So now I'm gonna get my just shove it back in that hole and just put the end on top of it. Cake. Okay, so now I need to do. It's just the weirdest thing. So they actually put the end, one end, the outside end, like under the sticker. So like every time I'm just like carrying this, I'm like, I could cut it off, but I kind of think it's hilarious. So I still have the center pole intact. Okay. Wait, do I wanna? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to. What do I do? Okay, so now I'm a little I'm a little confused because magic knot is kind of hard to dictate where the knot's gonna end up. Okay, so I'm going to stick it through the holes. Maybe I'm not gonna do magic knot. Maybe I'm just gonna do an actual knot because it's gonna be inside the ball, which is gonna be visible sometimes. But I just don't think an invisible knot's gonna work in this case. I mean, on the knot back, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do magic knot. I could do a magic knot, and then there'd be like a little tiny bit of red in the first couple of chains. Let's give it a try. We can just cut it out if it's not working. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this pin as like tight to the ball as possible, and then see if I can place it where I want to. I feel like the no brows actually makes me look very spooky and alien, which I like a lot. Okay. Yeah, so it just pulled the knot away from the ball. I'm just gonna tie it. I keep on feeling like I'm like I hear something because like I'm trying to be like aware because I have my headphones in, but okay, so we'll tie this again right at the base. And I'm gonna like kind of pull some of the crochet into the ball so that it hopefully relaxes back, that the knot like relaxes back into into the ball, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I just did a double knot, nothing fancy, and then okay, so the knot is inside now, and okay, now I want to like create a slip knot. Okay, how do I move my slip knot closer? Okay, it's hard with the ball kind of like in the way. Okay, let me pull the crochet in again. Okay. Okay, so now the string is pretty long. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, sorry, let me get a second to get my bearings. Okay, so please don't break the hook. Okay, let me do this with a metal hook. Okay, so I just kind of looped around and did a thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's a slip knot because it moved, but yeah. So oh, it's so long, and I already cut the red. Mm. Okay, maybe I should have waited on the magic knot deal or the knotting deal. Okay. Okay, please don't break my hook. Please don't break my hook. Okay, so I think, yeah, I got it. So now I'm gonna chain 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And then we want to do 51, so we have a turning chain, and then we're going to do half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. Okay, so I'm just half double crocheting my way down the street merrily. So it's normal to have some curl in your first row, especially. But if you have a lot of curl and if it stays that way even after you straighten it out and then it goes like wing, your tension might be too tight. So watch that. This pink yarn is so bright, it's hurting my eyes right now. I'm like, ugh. Oh, I have go-go juice. Purple drink. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's just Crystal Light. It's nothing special. But it's the only way that I like drink water. I hate just drinking water. I'm so bad at it, and I've tried like all different types of methods to drink water, and the only thing that seems to help is like Crystal Light and stuff like that. Okay. I'm just gonna put that on there so I have something to lean on. It doesn't put all the weight on my wrists. It's not heavy, but it's enough weight where over time it doesn't feel good. Okay, so we're more than halfway through, and we're gonna play around with the tying methods of this one as well, just so we can see what gives us the best look. Because I really want these to look and function well, and so okay. So we have 3 more stitches. So 2 half double crochets, 1 in each stitch, and then we're gonna do the slip stitch again, so it narrows down that end, and then I'm gonna cut some pink, and I'm gonna pull out. Okay, and so next we're gonna take that needle again, and this time I'm taking the pink and I'm going to the red side. So before I took the red, I went to the pink, and that's how we started our crochet. But this time we're going the opposite way. So I'm just doing it so the knots aren't all in one place. Maybe I should, but this feels right, so I'm gonna do it. So okay, so I pulled the um, the work in through the hole a little bit, and then I'm gonna tie with the other string that was out there. Okay, and I'm gonna cut that, and then I'm gonna pull back through. So, so both of them should be like barely going in. So that is my ball gag, and then you can tie it however you want. It looks gorgeous knotted up. It, you know, we'll get to a point where it stops stretching. But yeah, so this is my ball gag, and it's breathable. So if someone is using it, if you like actually use it for play and not for a gag, like someone can always breathe around. Can generally always breathe around a ball gag, but these are a lot easier to breathe through because they got big holes in them. So that's why I wanted to pick this particular style. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna take a break, and then who knows? Maybe I'll be on later. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.